Good evening, everyone. Am I audible? People on Facebook and people on YouTube, just confirm it once. We'll wait for 2 minutes so that more people are joining in. Just confirm if I'm audible. Okay, great. If you look at the timer, which is right now showing 1 minute and few seconds. So basically, when this will be 1 hour and 30 minutes, that will be the time at which the session will, the live session will end. Yeah, Hardik. Deman, I am still recovering. Like my platelet count was too low. It reached 6,000. So I बोलते हैं ना वो नवाजुद्दीन से वाली सिद्दीकी की बात मौत को टक से छू के आ गया तो वो वाली बात है. So basically, I think there'll be 7 to 10 days more to get back to proper health. Thanks for asking. Okay, in today's session, basically, see, 40 minutes are given for the QA section in real cat, but because today you will also be doing and I'll be explaining stuff, so it will essentially take I think some 2 to 3 times more. So we'll make it in such a way that when the clock ticks 1 hour and 30 minutes, at that time the time will be up. So that is how we have to go ahead. Thank you, Amaya. All right, so I think we should start now. And if you look at this, the first slide which talks about this strategy that we are going to do, which I have often discussed. Hey, hi Manmohan, how are you? Great to see you here. So the strategy that we have discussed, I have discussed earlier as well. Today we'll be following the same strategy. And I think if I get time, I'll be taking one more mock session like this, in which I'll just change the strategy, because a lot of people have called me and they have told me that they are very much comfortable with arithmetic, not that much with algebra. My strategy is to go for all algebra questions, 1 minute each on an average. So you'll get 5 to 6 questions of algebra. And trust me, 80% of the questions you can get correct. So 1 minute each, that means in the first 6 to 7 minutes, you will be kind of at least at 70 percentile. So you will have crossed that percentile. So you will be sitting over 70% of students across India just in first 6, 7, or let's say 10 minutes. Then we'll be going for arithmetic questions which are small, framed with less number of words. The reason is very simple, because we don't want to waste time in reading the question. All right. Then, and here we'll be taking like 2 minutes each on an average. Algebra, 1 minute each on an average, because algebra questions do not require a lot of reading. If you know it, you will do it. If you don't know it, you'll just skip it. That's it. Now coming to all geometry questions, there'll be third round, 1.5 minutes each on an average. Then numbers and PNC. And in the remaining time, we'll be doing remaining arithmetic questions. So that is how we'll be doing it. In the first 30 minutes, if you do all of this correct, let's say with 90% accuracy, you would have easily crossed 98 to 99 percentile. So in the last 10 minutes that you have, you can just increase your score or go to the top of everyone. And the fight begins in the last 1 percentile. Till 99 percentile, like you have seen this prediction post for today's session, in which I have told that at what score you will get 99 percentile. And in the last 10 minutes, actually, that is the time actually when toppers play their game. So let's start with the session. As I said, we'll go with the algebra questions first of all. So I'll give you 1 minute each on an average, and then I'll solve for 1 minute. All right. So wherever we see algebra, we'll just do it. We won't be scanning the entire paper and wasting 3 to 4 minutes. I don't want that. Wow, the first question is algebra only. 1 minute to all of you. आदित्य वो आज के पोस्ट में इसी सेशन इसी इवेंट के पोस्ट में है. The time has started. People on YouTube, are you comfortable with this? With screen and everything? Manmohan, where are you right now? One minute over, but the average is 1 minute, so we can wait for 2 minutes also, because this can be a long question. Well, 2 minutes over. Just mark your answers. So when I look at this question, I'll tell you how my approach is. When I look at this question, what I see here, I see a lot of squares, you know. So it's like x square minus 12x. Then we have like this. If I open the bracket, what happens? It becomes 4y square plus 16y. Again, opening the bracket, what do I have? I have 9z square minus 6z, and then I have plus 53 in the end, and this is equal to 0. And I have to find the value of the expression, this expression. So basically, to find the value of this expression, I need the values of x, y, and z, isn't it? Those who could not solve the question, just listen to what I am saying. So basically, I need the values of x, y, and z. Yes or no? That's what I need. To get the values x, y, and z, I cannot go random. Moreover, I see a lot of squares. So my life would actually be easy if I make all these squares perfect squares. ठीक है? तो यहाँ पे क्या करना है हमें? Perfect squares बनाने हैं. And let's say if we get, you know, like we have x, y, and z. What if I get 3 perfect squares, sum of 3 perfect squares to be equal to 0, and as all of us know that the least perfect square is 0, isn't it? 0 is छोटा, perfect square कोई होता ही नहीं दुनिया में. Isn't it, people on YouTube? तो मेरा एम लाइफ का अब क्या बन जाएगा कि मैं 3 परफेक्ट स्क्वायर्स बनाऊं और सबको 0 के बराबर इक्वेट कर दूंगा और मेरा काम आसान हो जाएगा. तो मैं ऐसा कर सकता हूं. कैसे? अब एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस 12x, तो कैसे करते हैं हम? 12 का हाफ कर दो, कितना बनेगा? 6, और 6 का स्क्वायर यहाँ पे ऐड कर दो. अब हमने जो ऐड किया है उसको माइनस भी करना पड़ेगा. यू कैन नॉट जस्ट ऐड एनीथिंग और ऐड रैंडम. प्लस 36 माइनस 36. अब यहाँ पे दिखाई दे रहा है कि दिस बिकम्स परफेक्ट स्क्वायर. ये x माइनस 6 का होल स्क्वायर हो गया. Isn't it? Understood? Is that understood? Similarly, अब यहाँ देखते हैं, ये 2y का होल स्क्वायर है. ये चीज़ 2y की होल स्क्वायर है. यहाँ पे क्या दिखाई दे रहा है? 16. 16 का हाफ किया, हमें मिला 8. बट यहाँ पे 2 भी है ना, तो 8 का भी हाफ करना पड़ेगा. यहाँ पे 1 था, तो ये हमें 4 मिल जाएगा. तो अगर मैं इसमें 4y स्क्वायर प्लस 16y +16 और -16 दोनों ही कर दूं तो ये पार्ट मेरा परफेक्ट स्क्वायर बन गया. ये 2y + 4 का होल स्क्वायर है, isn't it? Archisman, we are doing the first question. +16 -16, this becomes 2y + 4 का होल स्क्वायर. And similarly, if I look at this, ये 3z का होल स्क्वायर है, यहाँ पे 6 ऑलरेडी आ चुका है. 2 × 3, so सबको a - b होल स्क्वायर फॉर्मूला तो याद ही है. Is a square - 2ab + b square. That is what I am doing. That is why I took half. So 9z square 3z square का है, 2 × 3 ऑलरेडी आ चुका है, तो +1 -1 करने में हमारा काम बन जाएगा. If I write 9z square -6z + 1 and I subtract -1 बाहर निकाल के, so I am getting, and +53 ऑलरेडी वहाँ पे लिखा ही हुआ है. This is cool enough. The first bracket is x - 6 whole square. इस -36 को हम बाद में देखेंगे. The second bracket is 2y + 4 whole square. The third bracket is 3z - 1 whole square. And -36, -16, -1 तुम्हारा -53 बन गया है. See, so life becomes so easy. These two get cancelled. And now we have sum of 3 perfect squares equal to 0. All right. Sum of 3 perfect squares equal to 0. So I can individually equate these perfect squares to 0. ये बात भी सही होगी. x - 6 whole square is 0. Similarly, 2y + 4 whole square is also 0. And 3z - 1 whole square is also 0. That means I can find the values of x, y, and z. Value of x will automatically be 6. Value of y will be equal to -2. Is that understood? And the value of z will be equal to 1/3. Is that right? All of you have got these values? So we have got the values, we put in here, and we get 29/33 as our answer. Option B is correct. So those who have done it right, just write +3 in your score. Those who have skipped it, write 0. Those who have done it wrong, just mark -1. Cool. So on an average you took 2 minutes. ठीक है, यहाँ मैं समझा रहा हूँ और आपको दिखाई दे रहा होगा जितना मैंने लिखा है उतना एक्चुअली हम कैट में लिखेंगे नहीं. This is for the sake of explanation. So the ideal time which should be taken for this question is, in my opinion, it is 1 minute. Do you agree to that? Well, this is PNC. We'll just skip it. This is छोटा question arithmetic का, बाद में करेंगे. Wow, here comes algebra again. It's a theta question. Just have to mark the answer. Come on, tell me the answer. You have 1 minute. People on YouTube, just mark your answers. Keep on doing that. जितना टाइम आप लोग को लग रहा है, टाइम भी अपने नोट करते रहना कि 40 मिनट क्रॉस नहीं होना चाहिए आपका, है ना. टाइम नोट ज़रूर करते रहना. और कहीं पे ज़्यादा टाइम अगर लग भी गया तो किसी किसी में कम भी लगेगा. By the way, this question is a combination of algebra as well as numbers. जो कल मैंने सिखाए थे आपको शॉर्टकट्स, वो यहाँ पे बहुत काम आने वाले हैं. 1 minute is over. 1 minute is over. Now look at this. There might be some people who, first of all, okay, find the last 2 digits. There's one thing. Sum of all the coefficients of the expansion of the expression this. ठीक है, सबसे पहले तो हमें sum of coefficients निकालना पड़ेगा, उसके बाद सेकेंड पार्ट क्वेश्चन का आएगा. Sum of coefficients actually होते क्या हैं? So I'll just give you, I'll just give you an expression, any kind of expression. So if I write x square plus 5x plus 6, what is the sum of coefficients? It's 1. यहाँ 1 है. 1 plus 5 plus 6 is what we have. That is 12, isn't it? Similarly, any kind of expression. If I write x cube plus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Basically, I'll add 5, 4, 3 and 1. That is what we will do. So to understand this, to find the sum of coefficients of any kind of expansion, हो क्या रहा है यहाँ पे, हमें एक्सप्रेशन दिखाई दे रही है, हमने ऐड कर दिया. दिखाई नहीं दे रही है तो क्या हो रहा है? एसेंशियली हम इन सब चीज़ों को ऐड कर रहे हैं, बट हम x को इग्नोर कर रहे हैं. कैन आई से दैट? दोज डू नॉट नो हाउ टू सॉल्व इट, कैन आई से दैट आई एम इग्नोरिंग x और जो बाकी बचा उसको ऐड कर दे रहा हूँ? कैन आई से दैट? येस और नो? For the people who do not know this, how to solve this, for them it's very important. Can I say that I am ignoring x and adding everything up? Right? Is that right? Yes or no? Just put the comment. Yes, that's what I'm doing. अब 1 एक ऐसा नंबर है जिसे किसी भी पावर में, कोई भी पावर होगी, हमेशा 1 ही आएगा. So basically, for this, if I say put x equal to 1, what will I get? I'll get sum of coefficients, isn't it? Here also, if I put x equal to 1, I'll get the sum of coefficients, right? कि 1 की पावर, अब ये एक्सपेंशन x की पावर 100 भी क्यों ना हो, 1 लाख, 10 करोड़, 100 करोड़, कितना भी कुछ हो, अगर x को आप 1 पुट करोगे तो 1 की कोई भी पावर 1 ही आता है. That is the shortcut. So basically, the first part of the question can be done in exactly 1 second or 2 seconds. Essentially, we'll put 1 over here. So once I put x equal to 1, I get the sum of coefficients. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. 4 बार आ गया. So 4 to the power 612 is actually the sum of coefficients. So first part of question can be done in 2 seconds just by looking at the question, not even using your pen. Am I right? And once I have done that, after उसके क्या करेंगे जो मैं कल सिखाया था. So as you know, this is an even number, so I can just kind of simplify it a bit further. I can write this as 4 is 2 का square, 2 square. So I can write this as 2 to the power 1224. Is that right? Understood? 612 का डबल कर दिया. 2 to the power 1224 is what I can write. And once I have done that, as you all might recall that 20th power of a number ending at an even value is always 76. So I can break this as 1220 and then 2 to the power 4. Is that right? Such a simple thing. This becomes 76 and this becomes 16. If you multiply it, you'll get 16 only. कल मैंने एक और चीज सिखाई थी कि ये 76 को you can ignore, that doesn't really count. So this part you can do in 2 seconds, and just because I have told you the shortcut technique yesterday, 1220 तो ऐसे ही गायब, 2 की पावर 4 16 है, ये तो कोई बच्चा भी बता देगा. तो I think this will take 3 seconds more. So after reading the question in 20 seconds and 2 और 3 और, ये सवाल सिर्फ 25 सेकंड का था. Do you agree to that? 20 to 25 seconds. 25 seconds if you are slow, 20 seconds if you are fast. So do you think, do you agree to that? Keep on noting down time, the time that you are taking, the time that I am recommending. All right. The next mock you will do have to in the similar fashion. All right. So done with 2 questions now. Wow, this is again algebra. You have 1 minute. Harsha, it can be single digit. I just said when it's a single digit, in that case 76 sometimes kind of screws up the answer, but here it is not doing that. Even if you multiply 76 and 16, that won't take much time. All right, so let's do this. For this, I'm giving you 1.5 minutes. Right. Let's discuss this. It's given that this equation is perfectly divisible by px square plus r. All right. So basically, all of you know what happens. Like we did the remainder theorem in yesterday's session, and I said when something is divided by x minus a, we just find fa. So here, if you look at the divisor is basically px square plus 4, px square plus r. I can equate this to 0 just in case to understand that what will be value of x square. So x square will be minus r by p. If I replace x square with minus r by p in this expression, I'll get the remainder, which is essentially 0 because this is a factor, right? When someone says that this thing is completely divisible by this thing, that means remainder is 0, yes or no? But putting x square as minus r by p, the problem over here is x cube bhi hai, x bhi hai, so that can be problematic. That is why we'll go for the sweet old division technique, which looks like this. So px square plus r, and then we have this expression px cube plus qx square plus rx plus s. So as you can see here, we have x square, x cube, so the quotient will be x, and we get px cube here plus rx over here. These two guys get cancelled out, and we are remaining with qx square plus s. So qx square plus s will be the remainder, right? And remainder is 0 here. That's the trick. That's the trick. That remainder is 0 over here. Yeah, Rohan, we can do that as well, but the thing is, I don't want to, kind of overburden students' mind right now in the last instance. This will be cool enough. So x square over here you get as minus s by q, isn't it? So x square is minus s by q, x square is minus r by p. If I equate these two, I'll get minus r by p is equal to minus s by q. Minus and minus get cancelled. And here they are asking p, q, r, and s. So we do something which becomes p. So I can just cross multiply. I can send p over here. So this becomes p by q. And s in the left hand side, this becomes r by s. So now you can see that p upon q is equal to r upon s. P upon q is r upon s. So basically it is a geometric progression. The ratio is common. So it's B. Cool. I think 1 minute was sufficient for this question. The division is simple. Everything is so simple over here. Cool enough. All right. Yeah, well done, Rohan. Rohan, ये भी चीज x कॉमन लो डायरेक्टली आ जाएगा. Yeah, right. Cool. Rishabh, why is p by q also equal to q by r? It's common ratio, no, Rishabh? What happens in a GP? The ratio of succeeding terms is always equal. That is why it is equal. Got it? All right. Let's move further. So I think you guys are finding some confidence over here. We are just doing the algebra questions right now. Going to next one. This is not algebra. This is mensuration. This one is numbers. This one is arithmetic. Arithmetic again. Numbers. Arithmetic. Arithmetic. This one is geometry. Here comes algebra, and this question might be difficult, so I'm giving you 2 minutes to solve this question. Rishabh, we derived that. There are two things over here, no, Rishabh, see. If something is in GP, this will happen. But if this happens, will not essentially be in GP. That's a case of syllogism. A to B holds true, but B to A doesn't. Got it, Rishabh? Which says that they are essentially in some kind of progression. P, Q, R, and S. Just, I think they missed some words. So your query is correct, and this word should be. So all right, there can be benefit of doubt for this question. That is how it goes. Just put in there, they are in some kind of progression. All right, so looking at this question, here we have an expression of function fx is equal to x cube plus 48 by x square. In yesterday's session, Rishabh, हाँ मैं बता रहा हूँ Rishabh, best approach क्या है. So in these kind of questions, when you have to find the minimum value, like if someone said you can differentiate, but not all people know calculus, और वैसे भी x cube और x square भी नीचे है तो थोड़ा सा problem हो सकती है differentiation में भी. So in these kind of questions, this, you know, yesterday I discussed about this thing. AM is greater than GM is greater than HM and all that stuff. You remember that? So in these kind of questions, this technique is very, very, very helpful. This is very helpful. All right. So चलो कर लेते हैं. अब यहाँ बात क्या है कि यहाँ पे the power of x is 3, here it is 2. All right. So to find the GM, what if I divide this thing into two parts, that is x cube by 2, and this thing in 3 parts. So how to go about that? यहाँ part 2 है, यहाँ 3 है, इसको reverse करके आप उतने ही parts में divide कर दो. So x cube in 2 equal parts will be x cube by 2, and 48 by x square in 3 equal parts will be 16 each, and in the denominator we'll get x square always. Is that right? So the new function becomes this. रोहन ऐसा सिमकैट में आया था, एमकैट में आया था. ओके. तो डिफरेंशिएशन यार बहुत लोग को आता नहीं है, वो इंजीनियर्स प्रो इंजीनियरिंग हो जाएगा. ऋषभ बोथरा, are you getting this? So this is what we have done now. Now we will use this inequality. AM is greater than or equal to GM. So this equal to sign actually helps us in finding the minimum value. All right. So what will be the arithmetic mean over here? What is arithmetic mean? It's simple average. So x cube by 2 plus x cube by 2 plus 16 by x square, and this is 3 times. सबको ऐड कर दो and divide by 5 कर दो कि यहाँ पे 5 चीज़ें हैं. This is the arithmetic mean. This is greater than or equal to our geometric mean. Geometric mean is multiplying everything and finding the nth root of it. That is fifth root. So fifth root, and if you multiply everything over here, जल्दी से कर लेते हैं, all the x's get cancelled. So that is why we just reversed. यहाँ 3 है, यहाँ 2 है, तो ऐसा करने से they get cancelled. This is x की power 6, x की power 6, everything gets cancelled. And here we have 16 into 16. These 2's cancel out 16 4 times. So we have 4 into 16 into 16. Is that understood? Yogeshwar, I just answered that. You got it? Is this clear? Fifth root. तो यहाँ पे क्या है? This is 2 square, 2 to the power 4, 2 to the power 4. So we have 2 square, 2 to the power 4 and 2 to the power 4. In सबका sum is 10. Fifth root of 2 to the power 10 is basically 2 square, isn't it? This is 2 square. So greater than or equal to 2 square. And this is something, all that stuff is there. This whole thing, this is fx divided by 5. So what do I get? Fx, which is the numerator, is greater than or equal to 5 into 2 square, that is 20. So fx would always be greater than or equal to 20. What does that mean? That the minimum value of this function fx will actually be equal to 20. Is that clear, everyone? A very good question, and this AM-GM inequality actually will help you a lot. People on YouTube, please, please, please mark your answers. ठीक है, सबको समझ में आ गया. Calculus is pro engineering. People from commerce background, arts background can go for this approach, and this is an easy approach. विराज, हाँ ठीक है, बट ग्राफ करने में टाइम लगेगा ना. यहाँ पे हम इतनी बातें कर रहे हैं, so you might be getting time, but in real CAD you won't get that kind of time. Next one. This is not algebra, this is arithmetic. Arithmetic. This is algebra, come on, do it. For this I give you exactly 1 minute. No, Devanshu, no. Not 3 parts. Don't do that. Basically, our aim is to, when I multiply all those 5 parts, all the x's should get cancelled. So 2 parts of x cube and 3 parts of x square, that is how you will get x to the power 6 in the numerator as well as denominator. है ना? ऊपर नीचे same मिल जाएगा, so you will be able to solve it quickly. Ten seconds more to go. Time up. Yeah, it's my square of minus x. Square of minus x, Aditya. Okay, so let us solve this question. It's minus x square. Basically, it's minus, not square of minus x, it's minus x square. Plus 14px plus 105 p plus 14 is less than 0. Now we have the leading coefficient is negative, and our life becomes simpler if it is positive. So I'll just try to make it positive by multiplying this by -1 on both sides. And now I think all of you know that if you multiply something by -1, any inequality on both sides, the sign of inequality just changes. So this becomes x square, this becomes minus 14bx. If I take this common, I can write minus 105p minus 14. So I can take minus common and put in the bracket. The sign of inequality just changes. So less than 0 becomes greater than 0. Now it will be very much easy for us. So tell me something, like how you guys did this. Rajeshu option se kiya. How you did this? And I'll actually, like it a lot if you tell me what I want to listen. How did you guys solve it? Yes, Rohan, right. Yesterday, if you remember, in a shortcut class, I discussed one shortcut, which was very much same to this only. Wow, very good, well done. So all of you did this way only? Perfect. So this is a quadratic function, and yesterday we discussed that when the roots are imaginary, the graph hangs in the air like this. Now it touches the x-axis. Roots imaginary, that means the discriminant is less than 0. So b square minus 4ac is less than 0 in a quadratic equation. So a is 1 over here, b is minus 14p, and c is this one, this complete bracket. All right. So if you solve it, I think minus 14p square is 196p square. Minus 4 times 1 multiplied by this. So you get 420p. This becomes plus because a is positive, this is negative. So 420p plus 96. And you can solve this for p, and that is how you will get your answer. All right. The correct answer is -2 to -1/7. Option D. Cool. साहिब आलम नहीं, देखो ना, मैंने नेगेटिव को पॉजिटिव में कन्वर्ट कर दिया है इन द फर्स्ट स्टेप. सो डी लेस देन 0 ही होगा. क्लियर साहब? हाँ, लेकिन आप पहले स्टेप पे करना चाहो तो डी ग्रेटर देन 0 भी कर सकते हो. All right, so we're done with algebra questions. Now let us see if we have more. This is arithmetic, छोटा वाला है, ये हमें करना चाहिए. Question number 19 is algebra. If x is greater than 0, find the minimum value of this. प्रियांशुल, वहां से बहुत सारा कॉमन निकल रहा था क्वाड्रेटिक में, देखो ना, वो 8 का मल्टीपल था. I'll write this equation once. This is x plus 9, x plus 3 whole upon x plus 1. And there is a typo over here. It says if x is greater than 0, and x is also a whole number. It's a whole number. All right. So you have to find the minimum value. So कुणाल, वो 7 का था, ठीक है, 7 कॉमन ले लो. एग्जैक्टली. सो हम रूट्स इमेजिनरी हमें पता नहीं चलेगा. मैं ये कह रहा था कि जब भी कोई चीज़ हमेशा, कल की क्लास आपने की थी, सो हम एक बार कल की क्लास देखना, जब कोई चीज़ हमेशा पॉजिटिव होगी, कोई भी क्वाड्रेटिक एक्सप्रेशन, तो वो कैसा होगा? वो x को टच ही नहीं करेगा. x को टच कर देता तो 0 हो जाता एक पॉइंट पे, x को इंटरसेक्ट करता तो नेगेटिव भी होता. ऑलवेज पॉजिटिव, दैट मीन्स इट्स नेवर टचिंग x एक्सिस, सो इट हैज़ गॉट नो रूट्स, नो रियल रूट्स, तो ऑटोमेटिकली इमेजिनरी रूट्स आ गए. सो ये एक रिवर्स थिंकिंग में हमने ये सॉल्व किया है. आई थिंक दिस इज क्लियर नाउ. सो इज दैट क्लियर? आई एम रिपीटिंग. If some quadratic expression is always positive, that means it never touches the x-axis. What does that mean? Algebraically, that it doesn't have any roots, right? Got it, perfect. Solve through options, well done. Rishabh and Rohit, how did you guys solve it? Just add one more shortcut in your list of shortcuts, this. So whenever you get something like this, x plus a multiplied by x plus b whole upon x plus c, by calculus basically, I have come to this, so at x equal to this, you will always get the minimum value, right? यहाँ पे क्या था कि range ये x की वैल्यू छोटी थी 1 2 3 4, so you must have put the values and got the answer, and I get that. In fact, what if I did not give the options? Some people might have done with the options, some done with putting in the values, iteration, 1 डाला 2 डाला 3 डाला और आंसर आ गया, फिर 4 पे बढ़ गया होगा. अगर टीटा होता, वैल्यूज बड़ी होती, तो हम क्या करते? ठीक है. So this is a shortcut technique. Just note this down. Rishabh and Rohan, did you know this technique earlier? Agrima did that way? Okay. So here if you put the values, a minus c, that is 9 minus 1, multiplied by b minus c, that is 3 minus 1, and then square root, and minus 1. 8 to the 16, you will get 4. 16 ka square root is 4, minus 1 is 3. So at x equal to 3, you will get the minimum value. Rishabh, critical point से भी कर सकते हैं. There are multiple ways of solving this question. जागृति, हाँ, माइनस सी रूट के बाहर है. सब लोग इसको नोट कर लो और मैं आगे बढ़ रहा हूँ अभी. Let's see if we have more algebra based questions. This is geometry, this thing is geometry, this is also geometry, and we have 22 questions only. Guys, we have done algebra. How many algebra questions were there? Did you count it? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Wow, 6 questions done already. Look at this, 6 questions are done. What happened? 6 questions are done already. Isn't this beautiful? और यहाँ तो मुझे रोहन से आंसर की भी नहीं चाहिए. VARC में there is confusion कि क्या सही होगा, but quant में I know all these questions are correct. Now coming to the all right. Did I miss any comment? I think no. Okay. So now the next stage is looking for the arithmetic questions which have less words. So coming to this is probability. No need to do it. Less number of words. छोटा question है. 2 minute आपके पास है. Answer निकालो. I think this is doable in 30 seconds only. But 2 minute क्योंकि average है. I am expecting all of you will do it in 30 seconds to 1 minute. ऋषभ, वो 3 वैल्यूज थी ना, A, B और C. जब भी न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर में होगा और ऊपर प्रोडक्ट होगा. वेग 10 मिनट में हो जाएंगे, 15 भी नहीं, 10 मिनट मैक्सिमम बोल रहा हूँ मैं. यहाँ तो हम बहुत बातें कर रहे हैं ना. People on YouTube, Yoga World, Tushar, Saugata, you guys are here. Well, keep on, putting in your answers. हाँ हर्षिता. Okay, let's solve this. Mixture contains two liquids, A and B in the ratio 7:5. When 60 liter of mixture is drawn off and the mixture is again replenished with the same volume liquid B, then the ratio becomes 7:9. So what remains constant over here? What remains constant? पहले जितना मिक्सचर निकाला गया है बाद में उतना ही अमाउंट ऑफ लिक्विड फिल कर दिया गया है, लिक्विड बी. इज दैट राइट? सो व्हाट रिमेन्स कांस्टेंट? द मिक्सचर रिमेन्स कांस्टेंट. कैन आई से दैट? कैन आई से दैट मिक्सचर रिमेन्स कांस्टेंट? The multiple ways to do this question. One is you can take liquids A and B, उस तरह भी रेशियो कर सकते हो. So whatever way you want to do, you can do it. Okay. So 7:5 के रेशियो में 60 को बांटना है. ये बांटना बच्चों का काम है. 7:5, sum is 12. Here we have 60, 5 times हो रहा है. So 35 units liquid A है और 25 units liquid B है. Is that right? Oh no, sorry. 35 units liquid A निकाला गया है और 25 units liquid B निकाला गया है. Can I say that? So earlier, if the liquids were 7K and 5K each, this is what has happened after replacement. Can I say that? पहले 7K और 5K था, 35 निकला ऊपर से, 25 निकला नीचे से. I can say that, right? और जो 60 लीटर मिक्स किया गया है, that is only liquid B. So liquid B will increase by 60, and this will be equal to 7/9. And now I think this is very easy question. 30 seconds you must have done the solution. क्या आ जाएगा इसमें? Should I solve it? I think you have solved it already. It's 140 liters. K will come out to be 20. क्या हुआ राज? 35 कैसे हुआ? जितने वॉल्यूम में, जितने रेशियो में लिक्विड है उतने रेशियो में बाहर निकलेगी ना. अगर 7 पार्ट्स लिक्विड ए के हैं, 5 पार्ट्स लिक्विड बी के हैं, तुम कुछ भी बाहर निकालोगे तो 7:5 के रेशियो में बाहर निकलेगा. Isn't it? Raj Krishna, I think you got it. Cool. Dipesh, this is the easiest way. The other way is to, have it 7/12, like taking the whole solution. All right. Hardly 30 seconds or 40 seconds. Coming to next question, we will have another arithmetic question. Chota sa jo hoga. This is mensuration. This is numbers. This one. Let's do this question now. Rahul, that's actually right. I think there's nothing but just a case of calculation. The ratio of the three ingredients is 1 is to 1 is to 2, and this is the cost. So the total cost in case we are mixing only one unit. आसान कैसे करना है, यहाँ का 1 यूनिट लिया, वहाँ 1 लिया, यहाँ से 2 ले लिया. So 1 in 25.2, cost क्यों 25.2 multiplied by 1, that is 25.2 only. 27 into 1, that is 27 only. X into this 2x. So this will be the total cost of the mixture, isn't it? मिक्सचर, ये पर केजी नहीं. यहाँ हमने मान लेते हैं कि मैंने किलोग्राम लिया, तो 1 किलो यहाँ का, 1 किलो यहाँ का और 2 किलो यहाँ के लिए, तो टोटल आई हैव टेकन 4 kilograms, isn't it? So per kilogram price will be this, isn't it? Is that right? And it's also said that the price of the entire mixture is 30.6 per kg. This is equal to 30.6. So you just have to solve for x and you will get your answer. What is the answer that you're getting? ऋषभ, you can of course slow down by 10 to 20 seconds. ऐसा क्वेश्चन बिल्कुल आ सकता है. 70.2 आंसर आ रहा है क्या? The value of x is 70.2 upon 2 basically, so 35.1. Yeah, right. C is correct here. पिछले साल भी ऐसा क्वेश्चन आया था. आपको वही तो प्रॉब्लम है ना कि आप जब मॉक्स करते हो तो यू डोंट हैव अ स्ट्रैटेजी इन माइंड, दैट इज व्हाई you get less marks. Those who have strategy in place, some kind of strategy, they would actually pick up the best questions and solve it. If you look at last 5 years paper of CAT, you will find such questions. 2 to 3 questions are like this only. Coming to, okay, ये थोड़ा बड़ा लग रहा है क्या? ये बड़ा नहीं है, ये कर लेते हैं. Two designers can together patch or design on a sari in 24 minutes. If the first designer patches the... Okay, do it. You have 2 minutes for this. Okay, do one thing, just try to hide your answers, guys. You know, and do you know how to hide that? Zeus the first on YouTube, as I said, questions इतने easy कोई कोई आते हैं, 3 क्वेश्चन 4 क्वेश्चन 2 क्वेश्चन ऐसे हमेशा आपको मिलेंगे. Yeah, try to hide your answers, because I think a lot of people are just aping the first comment. All right, 2 designers can together patch a design on a sari in 24 minutes. So let us say that, okay, how will I do it? I'll just assume that one designer patches A part of design in 1 minute and the other one patches B part of the design. All right, there's a design. So 24 मिनट से पूरा डिजाइन बना रहे, तो मान सकते हैं कि वो 1 मिनट में 24th हिस्सा उसका बना रहे होंगे. Isn't it? So overall, the total design is basically 24A plus 24B. If design can be counted, it cannot be, but if it can be counted like in grids, so I can say 24A plus 24B is the total design or total work. This question is from time and work. Then it says, if the first designer patches the design for the first 15 minutes, that means he has patched 15A. Like he has done 15A work, and second year patches the design for the next 20 minutes. 20 minutes alone, that is 20B. This is what they have done, and for the next 20 minutes, so 1/4 of the design still remains to be patched. Now, can I say if 1/4 remains to be patched, that means 3/4 has already been patched? Isn't it? Yes or no? I can say that. Right? Right. If 1/4 is remaining to be patched, then 3/4 has already been patched. So can I say that this work is 3/4 of this work? Now, this is how you save time in arithmetic, by framing an equation in a single line. All right? Instead of writing a lot of stuff and wasting a lot of time and paper and resources, this is what we can do directly. If I open this bracket, this becomes 18A plus 18B, which is equal to 15A plus 20B. Now, if I put A here, I'll get 3A, and in the case of B, I'll get 2B. That means 3A is equal to 2B. All right. हमें बताना क्या है कि सेकेंड डिजाइनर, स्लोअर डिजाइनर क्या करता. सेकेंड को हमने स्लोअर मान लिया. So 3A and this is 2B. All right. So can I say total work कितना था? 24A plus 24B. B के terms में हमें चाहिए. So I can write A in terms of B. That is 2/3B. 24A plus 24B is total work. So in place of A, I can write 2/3B, and then I have 24B over here. Divided by B will be my answer. Is that understood? Total work divided by the work done in 1 unit of time by B. And that is how we can get our answer quickly. Is that clear to everyone? That's clear. Just put a yes over there. You get B and B gets cancelled. We get 16 plus 24, that is 40 minutes. So 40 is our answer. Cool enough. Not arithmetic. This is arithmetic. Come on, do it. And I just read the question. Guys, as I'm reading the question, I'm getting the answer. Yeah, got it. So I'm not expecting that kind of speed from you, but I think 40 seconds are sufficient. Just do it. Time starts now. हाँ, अभिज्ञान वो A वाला slower होगा. A वाला slower होगा, right? Just a minute. I think I did something over there. कुछ यहाँ problem हुआ है क्या? A वाला slower होगा, right? Right. I'm sorry. The answer is 60 minutes. Sorry, just rectify that. वो मैंने उल्टा बोल दिया, मैंने फास्टर का निकाल लिया, निकालना स्लोअर का चाहिए था. या 60 मिनट्स इज द आंसर. जिसका 60 आया वो उसको ये कर लो +3. A is more efficient. Cool. Priyansh. Okay, we have done this, no? ये क्या हुआ है अभी? On which question were we? This one. Okay. Let's do it. All right, people on YouTube, just mark your answers. Very easy question, I must say. Not more than 40 seconds will take. So, okay, I'll just explain this to you in such a way, a kind of mental, imaginative way, the way I did it. So when I was reading the question, okay, I'll tell you what goes on in my mind while solving arithmetic questions. Hari marks a particle by 30%. So what comes in my mind? I can see Hari. He has bought something in 100 and he is marking it up at 130. So these images come in my mind. Then friend at a discount of 20%, very easy to calculate. 20% of 130 is 26. Everybody knows it. 26 come kar diya, so he must have sold it at 104. This is in my mind now. His friend marks up the price to 20% more than Hari's cost price. This is the point where people can commit mistake. So Hari's cost price is 100 and the friend has marked 120. And that's it. So now in my mind only these two numbers remain, and that is where I can solve it really quick, isn't it? So basically this guy, maximum discount that Hari's friend can afford without going into loss. So for Hari's friend, cost price is 104, and for and for him the selling price, the marked up price is 120. So how much discount can he give? At max कितना कर सकता है वो? 16 रुपये डिस्काउंट दे सकता है, 16 rupees, because 104 is 16 less than 120. 104 पे he'll break even. So basically he can give discount of 16 on how much? On 120. And that is what we have to do over here. So we'll get 50 by 3%. Option C is correct. And जो मैंने बोला यहाँ पे कि यही एक प्रॉब्लम है जहाँ पे लोग मिस्टेक करेंगे. I somehow knew it that a lot of people make such mistake. और जिसने किया उसने 20% आंसर मार्क कर दिया होगा. कितने लोगों ने ये महान काम किया है? What is coming out here? It's 40 by 3. Option D. Anyways, 20% कितने लोगों ने मार्क किया है? All right, 40 by 3. 4 into 10 is 40, not 50. Well, so 40 by 3 over here. All right, so this one was also very easy. The thing is, the process that I was explaining to you, ये जो मैंने लिखा है यहाँ पे समझाने के लिए, this is something which we could have done it mind, isn't it? So how many of you were able to solve this question without actually using pen and paper? Harsha, I use multiplication factors only, nothing else. Well, here comes the next question. Not a long question to do, simple calculations, so try to do this, solve this. अर्चिस्मान कर दो ऐसा, मुझे काफ़ी खुशी मिलेगी. मेरा तो हो गया. अब मैं एक दो गलती करूँगा तब भी मेरे 100% आइली आएंगे, मतलब क्वांट में खास करके, तो कोई प्रॉब्लम होगी नहीं. लेकिन मैं चाहता हूँ कि आप एक्चुअली कैट में मुझे परास्त कर दो, so that all of you going to go to IIMs, top 6 IIMs. Those who did this in their minds, well done. Rohan, how about you? Did this in mind? Tushar from YouTube, you did this in mind? Very good. I'm so happy. All right. I think 1 minute is over. What's the answer? A lot of calculation is there in this question, I believe. Isn't it? You could have used calculators also for this one. This is the kind of question where you need to use calculator. All right, so what is the answer coming out to be? How much? रोहन, मार्क फॉर रिव्यू कर दोगे? ओके, यहाँ पे कैलकुलेटर इस्तेमाल कर लो यार, और कुछ नहीं. So my answer is coming out to be, Paul had 60,000 in the beginning, and they're asking about how much is left. So I believe 27,000 तो खर्च हो गया है. 33,000 is the answer, isn't it? It should be A. And I can see from the comments a lot of people have marked something else. People are marking D. All right. रोहन, पहले कर सकते हो. क्वेश्चन में कोई लॉजिक तो है नहीं, सिर्फ कैलकुलेशन है. जितनी तेज तुम्हारे इस पे कैलकुलेटर पे चलेंगे उतनी जल्दी आंसर आ जाएगा. कुछ और तो है नहीं इसके अंदर. It's A. All right. Priya, you are saying sorry, A वैसा नहीं है अब. विवेक लास्ट क्वेश्चन के जैसे सॉल्व मत कर, नहीं कर सकते ना, बहुत गंदे गंदे नंबर्स हैं, कैलकुलेट करना ही पड़ेगा हमें। 29% का 16% है ना, तो ये कैलकुलेट करना पड़ेगा। मैंने कैलकुलेटर पे करके बता दिया आपको आंसर, दिस इज द आंसर। ऑल राइट, नाउ कमिंग टू नेक्स्ट अरिथमेटिक क्वेश्चन। ये लंबा है, बाद में करेंगे इसको, ये भी बहुत लंबा है, इसको भी बाद में करेंगे। छोटा है, जल्दी से कर लेंगे इसको, कम ऑन डू इट इन। क्या है ये? कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट 2 years, सिंपल इंटरेस्ट 6 years, 30 to 40 seconds, 30 to 40 seconds, time has started. From YouTube, Tushar, post your answer. Yoga World, Saugata, Ragib, the tabooed girl. YouTube has such, so creative names. All right. "40 seconds over. 20% compound interest for 2 years is the multiplying factor of 1.44." ये तो अब याद हो गया होगा ना, ये तो अब याद ही हो गया होगा। इसको डिराइव करूँ क्या मैं? 1.2 स्क्वायर 1.44p, all right, and so this is amount, not the interest in terms of compound, and 8% simple interest for 6 years. मैं डायरेक्टली लिखूंगा इसे, आई वोंट यूज फॉर्मूला। 6 years 8%, what does that mean? That every year he is getting 8%, that means he has got 48% in total. So can I write the amount now is 1.48p, is that right? This can be said. Simple interest 40 more than the compound interest. This is what it is. This is 40 more. Wow, 0.04 आ गया. So p is 1000. P is 1000, need to find the compound interest, that is 44% of 1000, that is 440. D is the answer. Just 30 to 40 seconds, you'll get the answer. This is how you guys did it? Or did you use the formula of compound interest and simple interest and wasted 2 to 3 minutes? In the first line itself, we are getting the answer. How many of you did it this way? Same method, same way, very good, perfect. Well done. Cool. Next question. 19. This is geometry, this is geometry. Geometry again. Arithmetic के छोटे questions solve हो गए. How many were there? Can you tell me? शिवम, इस तरह के केवल यहाँ पे 2 या 3 ही सवाल थे। अभी तुम्हें जो लग रहा है अभी वो लगना बंद हो जाएगा। और अगर इस तरह से स्ट्रेटेजाइज तुमने किसी पेपर के, तुम्हें भी वहाँ पे ऐसे ही लगेगा कि पहले 10 से 12 सवाल कोई भी इंसान कर सकता है। व्हाट इज़ MBA? MBA इज़ फॉर मैनेजमेंट। व्हाट इज़ मैनेजमेंट? यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ द मोस्ट resources that can be done when you strategize, isn't it? So now we have to go for geometry. How many were these arithmetic questions? Can you tell me? 5 or 6? 6 arithmetic. Wow, 6 questions here. 6, 6, 12 already been done. Now we'll do geometry. Geometry. This is geometry, like mensuration or geometry. It's almost same. So let's do this. 1.5 minutes on an average. तो यही तो गेम है ना, यही मैं तुम्हें दिखाना चाह रहा था। और पता है, you will be shocked, you will surprise yourself if in the next mock you follow the same strategy. और तुम खुद बोलोगे यार पहले 10 सवाल करना तो कुछ भी नहीं है, जितना पढ़ चुके हो उसमें 10 सवाल हर कोई कर सकता है. अच्छा 5 अरिथमेटिक हुए हैं, ठीक है. हर पेपर में 3 से 4 सवाल बहुत ही ज़्यादा आसान मिलेंगे. ऑलवेज रिमेंबर दैट. और आमतौर पे लोग पहले 5 मिनट स्कैन करने में वेस्ट करते हैं, फिर वो जो क्वेश्चन सामने दिख रहा है वो करने की कोशिश करते हैं. कुछ लोग बोलते हैं अरिथमेटिक बचपन से हमने किया वही पहले करेंगे, और इन्हीं सब चक्करों में वो क्वेश्चन मिस कर देते हैं जो एक्चुअली ईजी थे. ये आपको समझ में अब तक आ चुका होगा 10-12 मार्क्स देने के बाद. बट अब अगले आपको 3 से 4 मार्क्स और देने हैं और ये गलतियां नहीं करनी है. By the way, this question looks like mensuration plus algebra. There is a sequence as well. Rajeshu will skip. Rishabh and Avigyan has posted their answers. All right, let's do it. So basically, there is one cylindrical bottle like this, and this is poured, the water from this is poured in the conical bottles of like this. So bottles are conical. All right, so let's do one thing. If I assume the radius of the bottle to be capital R and the height to be capital H, and here for the cone the height is already given as how much? It is given as 1 by R, and the radius is given as R. All right, so this is already given. And as we know, when you are emptying water from this container to that container, so you are basically equating the volumes, isn't it? Priya, you should not skip this question. You should not actually skip this question. मत करो skip इसको. आयुष. ध्रुव क्या हो गया, गलती से क्या हुआ? Okay, so let's solve it. Volume equate करना है हमें. So what is the volume of cylinder? It is pi r square h. And what is the volume of cone? It's 1 by 3 pi r square h. H here is 1 by r. So we get 1 by 3 pi times small r. This is what we get for the cone. It's for one cone, and we have n cones like that. So basically the volume of the cylindrical bottle must be equal to the combined volume of n small conical bottles of volume 1 by 3 pi r. Is that right? Understood? 1 by 3 pi r, where this r is ranging from 1, 2, 3, n and so on. So r is basically, I can write sigma r. Can I do that? Summation of r from 1 to n. Is that right? I can do that, isn't it? Pi and pi get cancelled. All right, all that stuff is happening, and here we get kitna mila tha? This pi r square. Okay, we should not cancel pi. I can replace it. 301 pi is pi by 3. Sigma r is sum of natural numbers, r into r plus 1 by 2. Pi and pi get cancelled, so basically we get r into r plus 1 by 2 as here we have 2ba 3ba, so basically all right, This is what we get. AP form हो गया. What just happened? There's one mistake, one step that's been missed. Which one is that? All right, so answer is coming out to be 42. All right, solve for R. What do you get? Those who have not obtained the answer yet. Got the answer? R into R plus 1. There are two numbers which are... Okay, those who are not able to solve this, I'll just solve it for you. This is equal to 1806 and R into R plus 1. So basically, what is R and R plus 1? They are two successive numbers. Two succeeding numbers, isn't it? Yeah, 1806 तो है, 6 times कर दिया ना 1806. It's 1806 only. Now what I'm saying over here, I'm saying that R into R plus 1 should be equal to 1806. What does that mean? That R and R plus 1 are successive numbers, isn't it? एक के बाद एक है, or we can say consecutive numbers. तो जो लोग solve नहीं कर पा रहे मैं उनके लिए बता रहा हूँ. Consecutive numbers हैं और यहाँ पे क्या दिख रहा है आपको 1806. I'm just erasing everything on the board. R multiplied by R plus 1 is 1806. दो लगातार नंबर दिए गए हैं, उनका प्रोडक्ट है 1206. Isn't it? Isn't it? I think we can do that as well. I'm just telling you a kind of, an observational technique over here, Aditya. So 6 मतलब है तो एंड में 6 है. दैट मीन्स इन दोनों नंबर के एंड में या तो 2 into 3 रहा होगा या 7 into 8 रहा होगा. डू यू गेट दिस? ये समझ में आता है? R into R plus 1. अतुलदीप n ही तो था. 1 plus 2 plus 3 till n का मतलब क्या हुआ? इट्स सम ऑफ n consecutive first n consecutive natural numbers. 1 2 3 4 तक n तक को ऐड कर दिया. So do you understand this part? 2 into 3 7 into 8. दूसरी बात ये है कि 1806 कहाँ लाई कर रहा है? 40 का स्क्वायर 1600 है और 50 का स्क्वायर 2500 है. तो ये इन दोनों के बीच में लाई करेगा. The answer will be in 40s and 1806 is closer to 1600 in comparison to 2500. That means कि ये 40s की लाइन में 42 और 43 ही रहा होगा. Do you get this? A kind of shortcut technique I want to discuss. This question gave me the opportunity to discuss this one. Is that understood, everyone? अतुल दीप आप समझ गए ना इनके बारे में? All right. So I believe a lot of you must have realized that this can be an observational shortcut. All right. So we are done with this also. Now going to the next question of geometry. Where do we find that? Wow, here comes the question of geometry. 2 minutes to you. Tapish, why n is not there? This is the reason. 1 plus 2 plus 3 से लेके अगर आप n तक को add कर दोगे, you will get n into n plus 1 by 2 only, right? Got it? Tapish. Sum of natural numbers है ना 42 into 43 हो गया. n अलग से नहीं था बाहर, n रेडियस का ही पार्ट था. रेडियस पहले 1 हुआ, फिर 2 हुआ, फिर 3 हुआ, एंड में जाके n हो गया. इसलिए n बाहर नहीं है. n बाहर कब होता है? जब सारे के सारे जो कोन हैं वो सारे के सारे कॉमन होते हैं. कि n कोन्स थे विथ कॉमन रेडियस तो हम n बाहर निकालते. बट यहां पे ऐसा था नहीं. ऑल राइट. Thirty seconds to go. Kunal Sinha, yeah, you can do it by mass point geometry. In fact, you know what? Mass point geometry is basically a fluke term. Even if you don't say, call it that way, you can do it. But yeah, mass point geometry can be used. Khushbu has come up with her answer, so has Priyansh. All right. Pragati, where is your answer? Just put dots. There is no answer. All right. So I'll just make the triangle once. This is x, this is y, this is z. Then we have PQ in such a way the ratio is 1:4 and all that stuff is there. R is the midpoint. All right, R is the midpoint, and from R to Y also is a line. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Now, what all things are given over here? It says YP is 2, PZ is 1:4. So I can write YP as X and PZ as 4X. There's no problem there. Similarly, it says that Q is any point in XY, that XQ is to QI is 4:1. So XQ is to QI is 4:1. Right, this is 4Y and Y. Is that right? Oh, I have written the reverse of it. It's 4y and y. All right. So all of you must have done this. After that, the certain things which we can look at. For example, R is the midpoint. R is the midpoint, isn't it? Harsha, they are like that only. All right. So because R is the midpoint, and as you can see, so how to look at this? I think in the geometry session this has been done, but how it happens, like if I draw a line parallel to PQ like this, parallel to PQ, so the triangle PRY and triangle QRY would be having same heights, isn't it? Can I say that? Can I say that? And that is what mass point geometry is, that is how it works. I can say that, isn't it? Height is same, base is same, so the area will also be same. So if I mark the area of triangle PYR as A, that means QRY would also be A. Yes or no? Can I say that? If you are getting it, just put a yes over there. A comment of yes over there. People on YouTube also do the same thing. No, Harsha, we can't consider that equilateral. Now, the same thing we can apply on triangle PRZ. For example, parallel to YZ, just look at this. Parallel to YZ, if I draw a line crossing R like this, in that case also, if you look, the height of the triangles PYR and the height of triangle PZR will be same, but the bases are in the ratio 4:1. That means the area would also be in the ratio 4:1. Do you get this? All of you get this. We have done a lot of questions like this. So I can mark the area of this triangle to be 4A. Yes or no? I can say that. I can say that. And similarly, for the triangle QXR, I can do the same thing. The height of the triangles are same, and the ratio of bases 4:1. So if this guy is A, this guy will be A by 4 automatically. Yes or no? Yes or no? I can say this. Can I say this? I can say this. I can say this, right? It's clear to everyone. Just put a yes over there. Okay. Okay. Now what? Now what? Now somehow I need to find, something about A, or maybe somehow I want to cancel A. That is what my aim in life is right now. So what I will do? Okay. The question asks about area of triangle XRZ and area of triangle XYZ. XRZ upon XYZ. XY is the whole triangle, XR is triangle whose area we don't know yet. So basically, somehow, if we get the value of area of XYZ, the complete triangle in terms of A, our life will be sorted. Is that right? Is that right? So I can do one thing. I can write for triangle PQY, the area will actually be equal to, this will be equal to half multiplied by x multiplied by 4y multiplied by sine of angle y. Can I say this? Is that right? This is the formula of area of triangle. Atuldeep is midpoint case mein same hoga. Okay, I can say this also. So at every step, just put a yes that you have understood this part. So triangle PQY, the area will be this. As you know, that if the angle is given as A and this is B and C, so the area is half times BC into sine A. This is something which we have done in geometry sessions. This is the formula that I am using. Sahib alam ho gaya na? हाँ. And the whole triangle XYZ अगर मैं देखूँ तो मुझे क्या मिलेगा? तो यहाँ पे half multiplied by x plus 4x 5x हो गया, 4y plus 5 5y हो गया. So 5x multiplied by 5y is what I get. 5x multiplied by 5y multiplied by sine of y. Now sine of y, do not get depressed by it. Okay, that is very easy. Actually sine y will get cancelled. All right. So here, now why I'm doing this? Because I already know the area of triangle of PQY. So this is A plus A 2A. So I can write that this is equal to 2A. Isn't it? I can write this is equal to 2A. Well, so triangle PQY over here, area of triangle PQY, then area of triangle XYZ. If you look at this, you will get half you'll get 2xy sine y, that is what you get. And for triangle xyz, you get 25 by 2 xy sine y. This is what you are getting. Sine y gets cancelled, xy gets cancelled. We get 4 upon 25. We get 4 upon 25. So far, so good. Is that right? Is that right? Is that right? That's right. So basically, we know that the triangle XYZ ka area would be 25 by 4 times triangle PQY ka area. Can I say that? 5 by 4 times the area of triangle PQY would actually be the area of triangle XYZ. I can say this, isn't it? This is where we are about to get our answer. And PQY is already 2A. PQY is already 2A. यहाँ तक क्लियर सबको हो गया? कितना सिंपल है ये? Not much to do. All right. So what do I get here? I'll just make it a box here and I'll just write it here. All right. So the area of triangle XYZ is basically 25 by 4 times 2A, that is 12.5A. 12.5A is the area of triangle XYZ, isn't it? Is that right? That's right. Similarly, because we have to find the area of triangle XRZ now, बहुत ही सिंपल हो जाएगा. कैसे करेंगे? It's 12.5A, the whole minus A minus 4A minus A by 4, isn't it? Minus A minus 4A minus A by 4 is what we have to do over here. That is triangle XRZ. And if you solve it, this comes out to be 6.25A. So we got the area of triangle XRZ is 6.25A and the triangle XYZ is 12.5. If you look at this, this is 1:2. So the answer is option C. 1:2 is going to be our answer. Cool. People on YouTube, you understood that? Cool enough. Thing is, because we are talking and discussing a lot, जो 1:30 पे खत्म होना था वो 2 घंटे ही लगेंगे. मुझे समझ में आ गया है. It's like 3 times. All right. Geometry का हमने ये question कर लिया. Not a difficult question. This is an easy question. Now going to one more geometry. Where is that? This is geometry. ABC, it is a trapezium. A trapezium, it can be like anything, where AD is parallel to BC. So this is how I can make it. This is parallel. E and F are the midpoints. This is E. In fact, I've already solved half of the question for you, which I should not do actually. So this is EF. You have to find the value of EF in terms of AD and BC. Come on, do it. Bharat, it was actually shortcut. जो मैंने sin A वाला values किया ना, it was shortcut. Anirban, using the sin A वाला formula for the triangle area, that was shortcut. नहीं कुणाल, ऐसा नहीं है. मास पॉइंट ज्योमेट्री तो यूज की मैंने यहाँ पे, तभी तो 4:1 1:4 जा रहा था. Anshul, this one will take exactly 2.5 minutes. Not to worry. 2.5 मिनट से ऊपर तो कोई चीज़ टाइम लेगी, जो लेगी उसे मैं खुद ही नहीं कराऊंगा. ओके. ये देखो एक चीज़ और, जो टाइम पिछले सवाल ने ले लिया आपका, उससे बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम ये सवाल दे देगा. कुछ सोचना नहीं. आंसर इज AD plus BC upon 2. That's it. It's the midpoint, so always it will be the the average of AD and BC. This question is like arithmetic progression, nothing else. डन हो गया. कितना टाइम लगेगा? 3 सेकंड. क्वेश्चन देखा, आंसर मार्क किया, आगे बढ़ गए. गॉट इट? 21 क्वेश्चन. ज्योमेट्री अगेन. Do this quick. फिगर क्लियर नहीं दिख रहा? Just a minute. The smaller circle, then there is a larger circle like this. It is touching at a point G, and ये बिल्कुल center में ही है. So AG and BG are basically, this is point is G, this one is A, this one is B. Okay. B से एक टेंजेंट बनाया गया जो C तक जा रहा है, and then A और C को these guys have just joined. So that is how it is. All right. और यहाँ पे इन्होंने एक ये किया हुआ है. This one is F and this is perpendicular. इस पॉइंट को D बोला हुआ है इन लोगों ने, और इस पॉइंट को E बोला हुआ है. ठीक है. To find the length of CF. Come on. अनिर्बन सेंटर से तो जाएगा हमेशा, खुद ही सोचो ना. तुम दो सर्कल को एक दूसरे टच करा दोगे इस तरीके से, और अगर ड्रॉ करोगे तो सेंटर से जाएगा. लग नहीं रहा है कि मैं थोड़ा ड्राइंग खराब हो गई है बट जाएगा तो वहीं से ना. राइट अनिर्बन? दो सिक्के लगा के देखो एक दूसरे के पास पास. ठीक है. तो ये हमारा, दिस इज माई फिगर, एंड लेट अस ट्राई टू सॉल्व दिस. ऑलराइट. सो सर्टेन थिंग्स आर नोन टू अस. It's the length of BC is given, that is equal to 12. Well, and the length of AB is also given. You know, the radius is 2, that means this whole AG will be 4 and this whole BG will be 12. So overall this is 16. And as you know, there are certain theorems of triangle of circles. Any tangent forms a right angle with the radius. I hope all of you know that. So this is 12, this is 16, BC is 12, BA is 16. This is nothing but a Pythagorean triplet. 3:4:5 सबको याद है ना? 3 is perpendicular, 4 is base and 5 is hypotenuse. If you look at that, this is 12, 3 4s are 12 और ये 16 है. मतलब कि ये same triplet की बात कर रहा है, 4 times है. So I am automatically getting AC as 20. Can I say AC is 20? The length of AC is 20 automatically by Pythagoras theorem or even by Pythagorean triplet. Is it clear everyone, the way I use Pythagorean triplet? Is it clear? All right. There's one more thing. Triangle ABC, this triangle ABC and the triangle AFB, they are similar, isn't it? ABC is similar to triangle AFB. Is it right? Can I say that? Angle A common हो गया है ना, और angle B angle F के बराबर है, दो angles बराबर हो गए, तो it is going to be similar. So can I say AF, this AF upon AB is equal to AB upon AC. We used AB because AB is common to both the triangles. Can I say this? AF upon AB is equal to AB upon AC. AB is known, it is 16. AF is not known. AB is 16 and AC is also known, that is 20. This is what it is. So what will be the value of AF? है ना, सब पाइथागोरस से ही है इस पे. वैल्यू ऑफ AF will be 12.8. काम बन गया. एंड दे आर आस्किंग द लेंथ ऑफ CF. देखो A से लेके F तक हमें मिल गया है, FC पूछ रहा है, AC ऑलरेडी नोन है. सो द वैल्यू ऑफ FC विल बी नथिंग बट AC माइनस AF. What is AC? AC is 20. 12.8 minus कर दो, you get 7.2 as the answer. So this is not a difficult question. Similarity and Pythagoras theorem is what we need to use over here. Clear to everyone? सबका आंसर आ गया होगा. Well. First question है ये. Okay. Oh wow, we have got one more geometry question. 22nd. And I think geometry will be over now. Come on, let's do it. मुझे लगता है कि ये जो 20th question है ना, I somehow feel something about this question. I feel this question for the people who are imaginative and creative, it's just a matter of 5 to 10 seconds. I have already given you 10 seconds. इसका मुझे देख के ऐसे बड़ा अच्छा लग रहा है. I love these kind of questions. अक्सर मिल जाते हैं. One fourth ही होगा, isn't it? Very simple. Look at this. These two angles are same, vertically opposite angles. This angle is also similar to this. This is of course similar. All angles are same. At the same time, side is also same. Why? Because AE and CE are basically half of the diagonal, so the sides are same. So by using this rule SAA, I can say these triangles are congruent. So basically I can just pull this AGE off from here and put it here. If I overlap this, so this AG goes and overlap this one, isn't it? So this is what we'll be having now, and this is what? This is 1/4 of the entire rectangle. So area of rectangle was basically 8 multiplied by 2. This was 8, this is 2. 16 ka 1/4 is 4 square centimeter, and we get the answer. That's it. Clear? Just cut paste concept and we got the answer. 10-20 सेकंड में ही आ गया. काटो चिपकाओ मेथड. ओके, ज्योमेट्री भी हो गया. अब क्या करना है? नंबर्स एंड पीएनसी. नंबर्स पीएनसी, ये सारी चीज़ें हमें करनी है. अब मैं फर्स्ट पे क्वेश्चन पे नहीं जाऊंगा, वहाँ भी कैट में आपको ऐसा नहीं करना, यू नो, दैट विल बी स्टूपिडिटी. 22 से आई जस्ट गो बैक 21, 20 एंड सो ऑन. सो लेट्स गो बैक टू 21 geometry, 20 geometry, 19 algebra, 18 this, 17 this, 16 बाद में एंड में करेंगे. 15th भी एंड में करना है. 14th done, 13th done, 12th done, 11th also done. Numbers and PNC. Look at this, just tell me the answer. This is, nothing can be easier than this. 9 cross 4 at the rate, both 3 and 5. So the divisibility rule of 5 is basically at the rate can be 0 or 5, and for 3 basically sum of rate should be should be divisible by 3. 5 plus 8 13 plus 9 22 plus 4 26 plus this 26 plus this cross plus this at the rate needs to be multiple of 3. The basic is 27. I can write 27, so I can write this as 1 and this is 0. So 26 plus 1 plus 0. They have asked कि x plus at the rate क्या होगा. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 पे mark करो और आगे बढ़ जाओ. Clear? So we got fourth easy question in this. Right? All of you got B. Move forward without wasting time. Yes, this question would have taken just 10 seconds. There are 4 questions in this entire paper which were taking less than 20 seconds if you remember, and that is what will happen in real CAT also. This one, the numbers question, come on. I think this question will take not more than 40 seconds. The two numbers, sum is 528 and HCF is 33. People on YouTube, keep commenting. All right. So basically there are two numbers. Let the numbers be 33A and 33B. Needless to say that A and B are co-prime. हाईएस्ट कॉमन फैक्टर निकल चुका है तो कुछ कॉमन बचेगा नहीं अब उनके पास. तो ए और बी ऐसे लोग होंगे जो आपस में कुछ कॉमन होगा नहीं उनके अंदर. द सम इज इक्वल टू 528. नाउ इफ आई टेक 33 कॉमन, ए प्लस बी इज 528 by 33. कितना आएगा 33 16 times. I get 16 3 48 48 5. Yeah, right, 16 times is what I get. So a plus b is equal to 16 and a and b are not are co-prime to each other. So a can be 1, b can be 15. 214 तो होगा ही नहीं, even वाले तो होंगे ही नहीं. This 16 is even. Now listen to me, listen to what I am saying carefully. 16 is even. So a and b cannot be here. If I take even numbers, so they will have two common. Co-prime nahi hoga. So that is why I won't even take even numbers. So 115 is one pair, 214 as it is even, not possible. 3 and 13 is possible, 4 wala even, not possible. 5 and 11 is possible, 6 10 even hai. 7 and 9 is possible, 8 8 even hai. So we get 4 pairs like this, 1 2 3 4. The answer is 4, option C. Clear? Okay. आगे बढ़ते हैं. PNG question आ गया. In a box there are some green balls, some black balls and 2 red balls. Probability that a ball picked at random is green is 1 by 2. Also the probability that 2 balls picked simultaneously are black is 1 by 11. Find the total number of balls in the box. Cool. This question, I think 40 seconds, 60 seconds at max. Leon X Gaming doing a live mock over this thing is not possible. The reason is very simple. See, the thing is, I am training my students first of all, so it's not that I have to give the live mock. If I give the live mock in 40 minutes, I won't be able to explain to my students what I'm thinking. This is for YouTube. Someone is Leon Gaming. I'm telling them, not the Facebook group. So basically that is why I cannot actually do a live mock in a timed environment, because that won't help my students. I have already, I'm already passed out from IIM Cozy Code, so there's no problem in that. I have done that. That's for the students. Got it? Anyways. Saugata I did in the 5. Now 5 is, it ends with 0 and 1. All right, let's try to do this. यहाँ पे एक चीज़ है, some green balls, so I can assume green balls to be G and black balls to be B. Red is already given, that is 2. So G plus B plus 2 is actually total number of balls. Let them be N. I've just assumed a few variables over here. Probability that a ball picked at random is green is 1 by 2. That means G upon N is basically, this is 1 by 2. All right, I'll just note this down. The other equation that we can get over is probability 2 balls picked simultaneously. Black is 1 by 11. 2 balls picked simultaneously are black. So BC2 whole upon NC2 needs to be 1 by 11. Is that right? So this is the no, Raj, Pranshu, Devi Prasad, don't have to skip this question. This is an easy question. Just look at this. Tushar from YouTube, you don't have to skip this. This is going to be very easy question. Very, very, very easy. Just look at this. What we have to do? We have to find the total number of balls in the box. That is, we have to find N. You know what? यहाँ से हमें क्या मालूम पड़ रहा है कि N is a multiple of 2. यहाँ से क्या मालूम पड़ रहा है? N is a multiple of this. NC2 is a multiple of 11, isn't it? And what is NC2 actually? NC2 is N into N minus 1 whole upon 2, isn't it? So NC2 can be a multiple of 11 only in two cases. Either N is 11 or N is 12. Am I right? From the options, because these options are from 10 to 20 only. 20s में भी ऐसी वैल्यू आएंगी, 22 पे भी ऐसा हो सकता है, right? 23 पे भी ऐसा हो सकता है. But from 10 to 20, N can be only equal to 11 and 12. But from here, as we can see that N cannot be odd. N is even. So 11 or 12 में even कौन है? 12. We'll mark B, and that is all. That's all. Pranshu and Raj, those who are thinking of skipping the question, Devi Prasad, do you think you should skip this question now? Oh, Leon, that way, no, that can be done, Leon. The problem is that then what I'm thinking, I won't be able to discuss that. That can be done only when I am in front of, you or maybe 2 or 3 people who are sitting around me. That can be done. Because I won't be speaking then. You won't be able to look at my rough page. That is the problem. Anyways, Tushar, now you think you should not skip this? Once more, okay. As I said, when you look at NC2, the value of NC2 is this, N multiplied by N minus 1 whole upon 2. If you want NC2 to be multiple of 11, तो क्या हो सकता है? If you put N as 11, you will get 11 into 10 by 2. This will be a multiple of 11. Isn't it? And if you put N as 12, तो N minus 1 becomes 11. भाई N अगर 12 है तो N minus 1 11 होगा. N अगर 11 है तो N minus 1 10 होगा. तो 11 और 12 ही ऐसे नंबर्स हैं 10 और 20 के बीच में जहां पे we will get a multiple of 11. Isn't it? समझ के है ना? Without option, Harsh, yeah, we can do that. We'll have to solve this. That's it. And solution is not, it's very easy. Got it? In fact, if the options are not given, there's one thing which you will understand automatically. कि 11 का multiple चाहिए, so you will automatically check with 11. That is something which you will do, of course, right? Harsha, isn't it? So we are done with all the numbers and PNC and all the miscellaneous things, and our time is up now. Our time is up. So the last thing, जो बड़े वाले arithmetic questions थे, that is something we cannot do. Pawan Satya, what happened? How 12 satisfies? Put n as 12, you'll get 12 into 11 upon 2, that is 66, a multiple of 11 as well as an even number. Pawan Satya, you got that? ठीक है, तो अच्छा राज इशू तुम्हारा टाइम बच रहा है. Oh, that's great. Anyways, All the answers are right here. In quant, you know, we are sure. In VARC, sometimes we aren't sure that this will be correct because language में nobody can be sure. But in quant, we are always sure that whatever we have done is correct or not. All the questions are correct. How many did we do here? बिल्कुल रोहन, बड़े क्वेश्चंस काफ़ी बार सिंपल होते हैं और हो सकता है कि अगर ये हम अकेले कर रहे तो शायद हम वो आखिरी के 2-3 बचे वो भी कर लेते. Rohan, we should read, of course, but time is up, no, somehow. That is why I just, you kind of cut it down. How many have we done in total? Just tell me that once. Those which are remaining, you can take the screenshot, and if you find some problem, you can just post it on the group and I'll answer that. Well, let's do this. This is remaining. Just take a screenshot, try to solve it, and then just, you know, ask me if there is a problem. ये बच गया है, इसको एक बार मैं जल्दी से सॉल्व भी कर देता हूँ. राना घाट से कसौल गया, पहले वो अपहिल गया, देन देयर इज़ अ फ्लैट रोड एंड देन अपहिल गया, फ्लैट रोड देन डाउनहिल गया. ड्राइविंग स्पीड अपहिल पे इसकी 30 किलोमीटर पर आवर है, यहाँ स्ट्रेट पे 42 है और डाउनहिल पे 35 है. अच्छा, लेट द डिस्टेंसेस बी A, B and C. That means how much time will he take while going from Ranaghat to Kasol? He will take A by 30 plus B by 42. I'm just solving it for you guys. Plus C by 35. So when I do, I won't have to talk anything. I'll just write this. And when he returns, you know, while returning back, this is equal to how much? 1 hour and 36 minutes, 1.6 hours. While returning, अब रिटर्न करे टाइम क्या हो जाएगा? उसकी स्पीड चेंज हो जाएगी, है ना? उसकी स्पीड चेंज हो जाएगी. अपहिल में उसकी 30 है, so while returning this will be C upon 30. that because अब यहाँ से जाओगे तो ऊपर चढ़ोगे, नीचे तो आओगे नहीं, but speed 30 हो जाएगी आपकी, plus B upon 42 plus A upon 35, and this is equal to 2 hour 24 minutes. That is 2.4. So we have two equations. Here एक काम, or what we have to find distance between Ranaghat and Kasol. That is what we need to find. We need to find A plus B plus C. A plus B plus C में फाइंड करना है, तो ये देखते ही देखो, अब देखो यहाँ पे क्या एक्सपीरियंस काम आता है. आप ये सॉल्व करोगे, यू विल गेट ट्राई टू फाइंड द वैल्यू A B C एंड बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स होंगी. तो यहाँ पे हम एक काम करेंगे, क्या करेंगे, हम इन दोनों को ऐड कर देंगे. Once we add this, we will get, you know, this thing. क्या स्पीड मैंने उल्टी लिखी है क्या? डाउनहिल 42 है. हाँ ठीक है, ठीक कर लो यार. I know you guys can do it. I'm just telling you this thing, that how to do it. All right. ठीक है. All right. So you guys can do it, right? I'm just explaining you. You can do it on your own also. Cool. Which one was left? केवल एक और बचा हुआ है, यही बचा है. That's it. This is also an easy question. The recorded date on 1st January is there. Yearly pass, monthly pass and daily pass. 47% took the yearly pass, 44% took the monthly pass, remaining took the 1 day pass. 47 plus 44 is how much? 91. So 9% took the daily pass. This was on 1st January. On 1st February data changed. 42% took the yearly pass. All right. 51% took the monthly pass. Remaining kitna? 7% would take the daily pass. Number of one-day users remains the same as earlier. Then find the all right. And it's also given that 1st February the total number of people were 6,75,000. What does that mean? 7% of 6,75,000 is 9% of X, where X is total number of people in January. So it's an easy question, right? क्या हो गया? पिछले क्वेश्चन का आंसर नहीं आ रहा. Okay, I'll solve it for you. Is this clear? Number of one day past year remains the same. So 9% of x is actually equal to 7% of 6,75,000. This is how you'll be able to find the value of x. और बताना है कि यहाँ पे ईयरली पास यूजर्स कितने होंगे. तो x का 47% is what you have to calculate. Clear? So both the questions are actually easy. मतलब हो सकता है कि अगर हम एक्चुअली कर रहे होते क्या पता हम ऑल 22 कर देते. वैसे वो कर दिया फिर तो अगर सारे 22 किसी ने कर दिए ना तो मैं एक्चुअली तो मैं ट्रिप स्पॉन्सर कर दूंगा. सारे 22 वैसे हो नहीं पाते, वहाँ पे नहीं हो पाता. Cool. Guys, how are you feeling now? We have done 20 questions. 20 questions. It's like we have hit the gold mine. And I think nobody has got less than 15 easy. है ना? Rahul, हाँ ये एक strategy मैं और बताऊंगा. As I said, there'll be one more strategy in which we'll do arithmetic first. What happened to second last answer? Where was the question? It was which question? It was 15th question. Huh, what happened over here? Okay, you want me to solve this? All right. Equations are correct or not? So what happened here? This guy, C is the uphill. This one is 30 over here. C is 30 and B is straight road, and straight road here is traveling at 35 and downhill is traveling at 42. So it's A upon 42. These are the correct equations and we can solve this. Do you want me to solve it? Take the LCM of 30, 35 and 42. What do we get here? 7, 5, 6. 2520. नीचे टर्म सात्विक यहाँ पे A है, यहाँ पे C है. बिल्कुल सही लिखा है. ठीक है ना? सॉल्व करना ही है इसको मुझे. डू यू वांट मी टू सॉल्व इट? आई थिंक यहाँ पहले 42 लिखा, दैट इज वाई यू आर गेटिंग इट रॉन्ग. जस्ट ऐड देम अप एंड यू विल गेट द आंसर. तुषार एक हाँ फ्रॉम यूट्यूब एक मैं लाइव करूँगा इस पे भी LRDI पे. आई एम थिंकिंग फॉर द नेक्स्ट वीक. चलो अब मुझे ये बताओ कितने लोगों ने 15 से ज़्यादा सवाल सही किए हैं? People on YouTube, guys riding cat this year only, and is it helping you? All right, so what is everyone going to do over here? Everybody has to solve now 4 mocks before the real cat, and the next mock that you are going to do will be try to do it this way. is going to help. Even if you leave out on some questions which you think that were very much doable, that's not a problem. It's just that if you do 15 questions correctly with 100% accuracy, you will just love it. Let's do one thing. On the post that I have made for this event, in which I have told you score versus percentile, just put in your scores and just put in the scores. Percentile I can understand on my own. Priyansh, 10 क्वेश्चन करेक्ट है, नॉट अ बैड स्कोर. ठीक है, वहाँ पे आप कर दो इन चीज़ों को. Just put it out there. And now tell me, all these sessions helping you? Because if they are helping, then I'll be planning more sessions like this, if it is actually improving your score and boosting your confidence. Ronak, this paper is moderate to difficult. Basically, this is the ideal kind of paper. रोहन वीआरसी के मैंने फ्राइडे सैटरडे करवाए थे, तुम एक्चुअली एब्सेंट हो गए थे. Then ideal cat paper where you will get kind of 30% questions to be easy, 30% to be difficult, and 40% to be moderate level. Ronak. Cool, then if it is helping, I'll plan more such sessions, and just make me proud, because we have done some really amazing work with you guys, and just make me proud. And I don't want to listen to things like कि IMS का बहुत difficult आ रहा है, बहुत बदहवासी छा गई है, उदासी हो गई है, and all that stuff. I don't want to listen to that. 9 days to go, countdown begins. LRD I will do, of course. So I'm waiting. What if we get 500 people at 99.99 200 percentile from iQUANTA? That would actually be. I'll be happy then. I will be happy if you go to top B schools, of course, but that will be kind of normal for me. Not really happy. I'll be happy if 500 people score above 99.99 percentile. That is what will make me happy. All right then. Bye everyone. I also just rush back to home. Bye bye. Great. I'm ending the stream now.